Okay, today's how-to video is going to show you how to use a picture as a background in Google Slides and how to make it so it is faded and you can see your work. I'm going to use my mass extinction project as the template to do this, and the mass extinction events that we're going to use is the Permian mass extinction event. So the first thing you need to do is have your picture ready. So I'm going to go to a new tab, and I am going to type Permian mass extinction events into this tab, which I've already done. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to go to images, and I'm going to choose to borrow this image here. So I'm going to take a screenshot just of the image. And that screenshot is going to be shared to my desktop because that's where my screenshots show up. So I'm going to go back to my Google Slides, and I am going to insert an image. I'm going to upload this image from my computer because my screenshot is currently on my computer. And I'm going to go to my desktop. That is where my screenshots show up, and it'll be the last screenshot I took. So I'm going to select here. I'm going to press open, and here is that picture. I'm going to take that picture, I'm going to spread it so it is across my entire screen. Unfortunately, it is not the same size as my screen, so I'm going to double click on it, which puts these little black marks around the edge, and that means that I can crop this picture. So I'm going to crop it from the bottom because it is too vertically too big. So I'm going to crop that bottom part. I'm going to click off of it, and now you can see the blue stretchy squares. Again, I'm going to stretch it so it goes to the edge of my my slide screen. Now it doesn't quite fit on the entire slide, but that's okay because I kind of like having this little white border. I could also crop it again from the top and get rid of these arrows and the X's, so maybe that's what I'll do. Unfortunately, then I lose part of my volcano. Here we go. Click off of it and then stretch. And then stretch from the other side. And look, I cropped it too much. So because I cropped it too much, I can double click on it again, and you can see that the original image is still there. So I'm going to stretch it out to the edge of my slide. I'm going to click off, and there we go. So now you can see the image that I want as my background, but of course we can't see any of my writing, and it's really dark. It would be really hard to write on top of this. So now I'm going to click off. What I'm going to do as when it's highlighted, I am going to first arrange my picture so that it will be in the back of my picture. So I'm going to go arrange, and I'm going to choose my order. I'm going to send it to the back. And when I send it to the back, you'll see that all the writing comes to the front. And you can see from this example that the writing is really hard to see because the image is too bright. So now I'm going to fade my image. And how I do that is I go to Format, and I choose Format Options. When I click, this bar on the right shows up. And I am going to go to Adjustments here, and then you can see that there are transparency, brightness, and contrast options. And I am going to choose transparency. As I move the bar of transparency over, you can see that my background has faded. And so it has faded to, this to me seems like a good place for it to be. So I'm going to leave my transparency there, and that's it. I can click off Format Options, and now I can type on the slide any way I want. If I want to use this in multiple slides, I can make sure the blue is highlighted and do Command-C copy or Edit copy, and then I can go to this slide, click on it, and then do Edit, paste, and look, there is my image. And maybe what I want to do, in fact, is duplicate this slide without and remove the what's happening title. Actually, now my picture is in the front. So again, I have to go to arrange, order, and send to the back. Now my picture is in the back and I can get to my writing. So perhaps I want to delete that. Because I like this image, I can also choose to go, now that I have an image that I want for my background and I've made it transparent, I can change my background and I can choose an image. Actually, let's get rid of that. Never mind. I'm going to say done.